Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. So, this is Metroid 4, but it's not what you think it is. It's also known as Metroid Fusion, but it's neither that. What this is Metroid Fusion Randomizer. Very similar to what you've seen me done with like Metroid Prime, Metroid Zero Mission as the live stream. This is still kind of in its early stages, but it is accessible to us noobs and whatnot. Find missiles, the charge beam, plasma beam, and release level 4 locks. Then go to the operations deck to face the SAX. Get a crash course. Set a crash course, I mean. Yes. Objective clear. So, basically those items that the computer listed are necessary basically to go and defeat the SAX, as well as the level 4 locks. Realistically, we're going to need all the items. You don't necessarily need every single one, but realistically, we're going to be looking for stuff like the speed booster, the gravity suits, space jumps, stuff like that. Pretty much all the story stuff. I want to actually go through this door. We actually want to go this way. Oh, no, wait, hang on. So, hang on, yes. Let me save here because, by golly, this could go wrong terribly quickly. Alright, we'll go through this. So, basically none of the story events will happen. Different events, because the station, like, changes over time in the base game as you hit different story marks. Stuff will change, but you have to hit those flags, but you don't necessarily have to hit things in order. You don't necessarily have to go through the actual story of like go through Sector 1, go through Sector 2, afterwards go to Sector 4. You can spice things up a little. But we do want to grab this. Okay, it's missiles, which is good. So, unlike the other two Metroid games that you see me randomize, here picking up like the missile expansions doesn't give you missiles. You specifically need I'm actually debating about going because there's a boss fight, but we need morph balls for that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I might need morph ball for. There's definitely a couple things. Let me take a safety save here. Even though I took one down there, I got the missiles here at least. I do have a spoiler guide, just in case that we get super lost. Because I'll be honest, I don't know Metroid Fusion as well as Zero Mission or Metroid Prime. But I do know some things. I have done some practice rounds with different... I didn't want to do... Didn't necessarily want to do that. But I've done some practice runs with different seeds. So I've had some, like, just to get a better understanding of the knowledge of the game. Energy tanks are always good. I definitely would like... Okay, good. Question marks. High jump and jump ball. So pretty much, if we ever see a block that's a question mark like that, it means it's an ability of some sort, because pretty much all of them are either data downloads or we get them from core X's, and naturally don't have a symbol like it is in every other Metroid game. But jump ball and high jump are both pretty good. There we go. And I'll try to keep explaining stuff along the way. Alright, another question. Okay, good. That was a gamble. That was a pretty huge gamble, but there are several items along the way. There's one item up here, which normally is... Oh, it's an E-tank. Not even randomized anymore. Alright. But that's good, actually. We do want that. Like I said, we're kind of looking... We're looking for 8 as a really solid number, and we won't say no to more. Wait. I'm used to not having high jumps, sir, so give me a minute. Okay. I normally grab that edge really easily. do need some missiles. So normally, if you've seen me play a lot of Metroid Prime, you know I hate picking up missiles there. In the 2D randomizers, it's a different story. I actually want to have a good number of missile packs. Oops, I meant to actually hold L because I wanted him to angle it up like that. We got it the second time though. Got another missile tank. So we're not too upset because we can burn. The more of those we have, the more we can use them on bosses. And until we find Charge Beam, which is going to be necessary, specifically for the SAX, we kind of have to keep using missiles until we find Charge Beam. Luckily, if we can get to the boss to the X stage, like that fight was, it's typically not terrible. I usually would save, but I'm gonna keep going because I don't have to safety save at this point, since we're not in any danger. It is possible that you can, in essence, soft lock yourself where you get stuck in a room because you can't escape. You don't have what it is to escape with. Okay, good. Good. Do need some of those. Just jump up here. Alright. There we go. Yes. Alright. Now we're just going to run all the way across. So you can see all these doors are destroyed here from the SAX. That's an energy tank. I don't need it. We need it for speed boosters to get to that. But it's good to know in case we don't have enough. I'm going to drop by Sector 1 first since I've got pretty much all the things that I need. You don't need, like, you get Charge Beam here, but you don't need it to get out, which is really good. So I will say, it's not part of the system yet, but in a future update, they're going to make the navigation stations contain hints. Like, it's got a set up where it's like, would you like to hear hint once? Just point them towards. We've done really good there. But yeah, so, like, that'll be pretty cool to have just some natural hit stations, as it were. Alright. Oops. Thought it would go lower, but it didn't. It's tragic. Alright. There we go. So, we don't need to clear the atmospheric stabilizers. Like, for story per se, you can technically beat the game without doing it. However, we do need it to unlock the door so we can keep going. That's what we do. So that's why we do take our time to... Oh gosh, oh yes. Alright, I don't think... Yeah, there isn't an item up there, so I don't have to go up that way. Because normally, like, doing those would trigger the next part of the story. It's, you know, it's objective-based. But we don't really need to. I'm so used to going and doing it all the time, though. Okay, good. Gravity suit, okay. Gravity suit, so I can move through the lava. Okay, I get hurt by the lava, which is weird, because I don't get hurt of the lava. I'm trying to... Maybe Various suit is necessary? That's actually a really cool thing if that's programmed that way, that you need both Gravity suit and Various suit so lava doesn't hurt you. Like, that's actually rather genius, not gonna lie. Because that gives a really good reason to have. Because normally you get Gravity suit and you're just like, I am now immune to all lava. Fear me. Like volcanoes, not a problem once you have the Gravity suits. But now that I need Various suits, alright. So, one of the things with Metroid Fusion, I don't know if it's specifically with Fusion or if it's just been part of the randomizer, but enemies hurt really hard. Like, they don't care about your lifestyle. They're just like, no, we hit hard, take your energy. So you're gonna see me try my best to not get hit by normal enemies. Like, normally it's not really a big problem. But in this game, they don't care. Easily lose like a good 40 health to some enemies. Like even at this part, like these. Oh gosh, space pirates. Let me tell you, tricky. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna make that ladder. I will sadly miss all those guys. Okay, I thought for sure. Okay. Oh, yep, there we go. Just go across. I think I mentioned before when I did the normal playthrough of this, but I actually did a little bit of speed running for this game. I wasn't like super good at it, but it really was the first game that I was like, oh, let me try doing the speed runs. I'm actually gonna take the save here. I thought it was a gap down low and it was shoot enemies there, but it's not. It just spawns in more enemies. Alright. This is gonna... I should have paid attention because my missile count is actually really low. Had I not had enough, we would have had to fight the room that save room section is in that we just hit. That has infinite spawn in enemies, so you can go and, you know, refill on energy and missiles. But I would have had to go and farm there if I didn't have enough. Okay. So even though this is randomized, these beam bosses are still the same, like as far as they'll shoot you with their beams, even if they don't have it. And most likely, this guy doesn't. I got another missile tank. Okay. So I think Gravity Suit was the only useful item we've got around here. I think there should be one more item we'll check up here. I think that's all the... There we go. It had to be one of those. Okay, we do want that. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just cruising on through. Get out of here shortly. But I think Gravity Suit was the only useful item we got out of this little space. See, normally I would do like a charge shot into that sucker to damage it, but we gotta do this the normal way now. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Normally the two, that would be the final one, but since we skipped the top right atmospheric one, we're gonna do a little fanfare. Alright. Wall jump. Oh gosh, alright. Surprisingly trickier than you think. Okay, all for a missile. I'm only upset that that's a missile because of how much work it actually does take to get to that one. Not upset that it's necessarily a missile. We do need some heavy firepower. Realistically, like, we want at least 30 missiles to kind of handle bosses if we don't have the charge beam. Like, I wouldn't say no to more, probably up to 45, honestly. Gonna bounce our way out here because I think I'm gonna double check. Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know anything that we've left behind with our current abilities. I also have, as part of the download for the randomizer for this game, you do get like maps as well, like filled out maps. It doesn't show you like necessarily how to get to said items, but you can at least be like, oh, okay, there's a hidden room in there. Go look to see what it requires to get through it. And that's been super helpful, because, as I said before, I don't actually know this game very well compared to everything else, basically. But we're gonna go drop by Section 2. So, Section 2 has the door locks for level 1, 2? I get confused with which ones I need. It has a door lock, and you can actually gain access to it like pretty easily, honestly. There's not a whole lot as far as... Oh, hang on. Normally, this is inaccessible to us, but we have the jumpy jumps. Okay, hang on. Yes, okay. Ooh, super missile data. Okay. So that's good. So that increases the firepower of my missiles, rather than it being like what it usually is, where it's necessary. Here it's just an upgrade in attack power, which is good news for everyone. See those? Bam. Normally they can take a missile, which is quite distressing. Yeah, the blue level doors. Oh, no. Like these guys, they also hit really hard. We don't like them. Ouch. Alright, go this way. Didn't want to try to jump over him, then shoot a door. But yeah, like, honestly, didn't need missiles, morph ball, bombs. You just can grab that blue hatch and unlock them right off the bat. And as per tradition, we actually are trying to look for bombs. Those are hidden somewhere. I was kind of hoping we would have found them by now, but they're hiding somewhere. That's all. So I believe this is a recharge room? No, what am I thinking of that's a recharge room? There's definitely probably something in this room that we have to find, but we may not necessarily have the... I might... Basically, if we have power bombs, we can then search every room. Perfect. Luckily, we're not out of options yet, even in this section. We just needed to get to basically what will be the rest of Sector 2. Just gotta go find bombs. We got this data room here. Missile count didn't go up, and neither did energy. Space jump ability. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to think. Well, Section 4 is actually looking pretty good, because we have the gravity suit, we can go through all the water. We can jump everywhere we want to. So this gets interesting. Alright. Leave me be. So interestingly enough, if I had picked up the space jump first, we could have gone and grabbed the other thing, whatever it was, that we picked up in that one room. I'm already losing track. It's a healthy sign. Healthy sign indeed. Alright. So Section 3, Section 3 has the, so we got level 1, it's level 2 doors. Section 3 has level 2 doors, but you need Speed Booster to get to it, and honestly, you basically need Speed Booster to get through any of it. There's not a whole lot you can do without it. So I think what I'm going to do, because we're, with randomizers, you always have to be careful. But I think we're going to call it quits here for now. But we've done pretty good, honestly. Like, yeah, super missiles, that's what it was. Super missile, gravity, morph ball high jump, and the space jump. Those are nice things to have found. And we've already got 6 energy tanks, so we're feeling pretty confident. We can, I believe, we can at least go face the boss here, Saris, the speed booster, even if we don't get speed booster, because we can get out thanks to high jump, space jump, and gravity suit. Basically, I don't think we need all 3 of those to get out without speed booster, but because we have all 3 of those, like, the watery section isn't terrible for us to work with. But that is gonna be it. We'll come back, do a little bit more. Hope you enjoy this, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.